Hey guys, it's some crazy dead train gaming here. Before I get started, I'd like to say hello to everybody that's going to be tuning in. Yeah, so the last 3 weeks I've been playing American Truck Simulator. I've obviously had an off few days with it. So basically, tonight I'm going to be streaming, as I haven't been on it for a little while, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2.0 or 2020. Just whatever you guys call it. Some people call it 2020, some people call it Microsoft Flight Simulator, and obviously some people call it Microsoft Flight Simulator 2.0. So yeah, while I get this started, I'm just going to quickly go into my channel settings. And then it says, save to a playlist, create new playlist. So what I tried to do this. I could public on that. I hit create. Right, I've now created a new playlist on YouTube and it's now public. You'll see the playlist called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2.0 series. Basically, yes, I've done it with most of my games I do play. Obviously, Flight Simulator will be one of them. Obviously, I'm now about to start in just a second once I bring up my restream chat. Obviously, yes, you guys probably having a heart attack or gonna faint, thinking, what the hell's going on? He's playing Flight Simulator and he's not playing one of his truck simulation games. Well, I can tell you for one why. Because either I'm waiting until I get, obviously, some more cash in, gonna then get the paid version of the Alaska mod for my American Truck Sim, so I'm giving that a break for the night, so that I don't get bored of it. Same with Euro Truck Simulation 2, Simulator 2. I'm still busy setting things up on it. I haven't finished doing what I need to be doing with my map profile, and also stuff like that. So I thought this time, you know what? I haven't played it for a while. I've got my Xbox controller down on the floor. So yeah, I thought, why not? I'll give myself a shot on Flight Simulator 2.0 2020 on Microsoft Flight Simulator. It depends what you guys call it. And I'll be flying to different places around the world. Obviously this time, compared to my last video, I should not hopefully crash land in the sea, because I did actually find a very good shortcut called repair and refuel, and I put it to the button beside the shift button, so when I press it, that automatically repair and literally refuel the plane. That's if I can't get down to land to refuel the plane anyway. I can do it in sky, which will not be very often, because yes, I am going to learn myself on how to basically land, refuel and take off again and carry on. But the first destination we'll be flying to tonight, guys, is basically Norwich, United Kingdom to Lakenheath Air Base. Obviously, I should be flying this in a Spitfire. That depends if it does load up and give me the Spitfire option, considering I just did download the mod for it. Then we'll plan on from there where we're flying next. Yeah, just excuse me, I'm just vaping while this do load up. So yeah, I shall chat to you in a bit once it do load up. I'll just put you on to the G2, which is the live screen. And while this do load up, I will then give you the game capture. I need to change it. Flight Simulator. And then basically, I need to then tap. Basically, yes, it should basically change it onto Flight Simulator in just a second, guys. Obviously, yes, you've got the picture up now. I'm taking it. Or the video feed of that. So you guys should be able to see what my gameplay is actually doing. And could somebody please give me a voice check in game? Thank you. And yes, Emma, I'm perfectly fine. We have loaded up very fast, guys. So if you just give me a second, we shall start in just a sec. Anyway, guys, we shall start just about now. So if we go world map, click on here, somewhere that we should have. Oh, look, my North American aviation. Somewhere in here we should have a Spitfire. I did download it. If I'm right, it could be under here. Liveries. No. You know what, guys? What would be close is near enough a aircraft. What they do use in obviously the RAF. I know the exact one to fly there. We shall take out the Boeing FA-18EF Super Hornet. And yes, if I did have my own skin made up for that, I would. Boeing RAF, which it is. Weight and balance, leave it be, failure, blah blah blah. Flight conditions, right. I'm not travelling at 14 minutes past 12, which it is live. I'm going to go to where it says 10:30 in the morning. We're going to untick weather. So I can have it all preset. Basically, live traffic, AI players, blah blah blah. Select Norwich. Lakenheath Air Base. Flight conditions. Why is it back to that again then? There. If I now hit fly, we should be on our way and load up. We shouldn't have no complications. Because yes, guys, we should not have no complications with my steering wheel like we did last time. Basically, when I was turning the plane and doing stuff like that, I was conflicting on my steering wheel. We want G5. I need to now press that to record to my hard drive. Because yes, I am going to record the flight.
Delta Sierra Golf 250 at runway 27 ready for departure to the west. Crazy to change Charlie Delta Sierra.
So we are flying the Boeing FA-18EF Super Hornet from Norwich EGSH to Lakenheath.
Runway 27 Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Just give you a quick look around the cockpit, because I haven't ever flied that yet. So, we'll release the parking brakes and we shall apply full throttle. And we want to open the, I believe, VFR map.
Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250, continue for west departure. Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250, leaving.
So we are now on our way to Lakenheath Air Base. No, I'm not going there to blow the place up.
Golf 250 frequency change. Norwich approach Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Time approach 18:37 nm.
2,500 feet. Request flight following.
Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 Norwich approach. Squawk 4405.
Squawk 4405 Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta
Heading this
Sierra
way
Golf
on
250,
dead
radar
in line on
contact
the
5 miles, south of Echo Golf Juliet Charlie 4,500 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Roger Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Yo guys, what's up?
Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 contact London Center. on
Yes, I did
118
download it. It is a
475.
mod for the Lakenheath Air Base. You have to go on flightsim.io to download it.
475 Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf
So I thought I'd
250.
download the mod. I thought I'm going to
London
check,
Center,
see if it
Crazy
worked.
Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 7,400 feet.
Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf
Oh look, I've
250
nearly
London
reached
Center, altimeter 29.902,
Lakenheath.
as planned. Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 contact Lakenheath approach on 136.5. Good day.
136.5 Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250. Lakenheath approach Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 5,000 feet. Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 Lakenheath approach altimeter 29.902 continue as planned.
So yeah, this is running pretty good, considering I'm recording the hard drive. And yes, I'm streaming at the same time. I haven't ever done this with Flight Sim because they do say it is a pretty powerful, graphic hungry game.
Lakenheath Tower Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 1 miles northeast 1,800 feet to land. Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 Lakenheath Tower. Altimeter 29.902 and 269 at 3. Fly left downwind runway 24. Make left traffic runway 24 Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Aha! This is what I was looking for, guys. Whoa! I have no idea what happened there. Right, we're now going at speed we need to literally sit at. It is the first time I've literally tried flying this plane, guys, so do give me credit.
Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 and 269 are at 3. Cleared to land runway 24. Cleared to land runway 24 Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Haha! That actually works. Aussie yes, guys. I know I shouldn't have done, but I just pressed it just to make sure on the safe side. Wheels now coming out. Sooner or later, guys, we're going to hit that runway in front of us. Oh, what a shot!
Golf 250, contact ground on 122.1.
No! No! Don't tip it!
122.1 for Crazy Dead Shane
Oh.
Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Straighten up! Yes, it did. I know I parked in a bit of a weird space, didn't I, guys? Request taxi to parking.
Lincoln Heath ground, Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250. Request taxi to parking.
Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 taxi to general aviation parking.
Taxiing to general aviation parking. Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
If I can get back on the runway, I know it's a bit silly. But like I did say, it was the first time me flying this plane. Right, we should leave that one there. We've done that. So I shall load back to the screen. I know that wasn't a very good flight. Well, it was getting to Lakenheath. But I should have flew a plane I could literally land properly. But I just thought I'd try and take the Boeing out first. Aircraft selection. I'm going to grab hold of the... If I scroll up to the top, A320neo, if I'm right. My livery should be here somewhere, which it's not, because I'm on the wrong plane. I need to click on this. Then I need to click here. Then I need to go that. We'll go from Lakenheath, where we just went. Select arrival airport. Say, where should we go to where I haven't been to yet? P-A-R-I-S. Or if I type in France. Now, I know what to do. LaGuardia, New York. I shall hit fly. Right, we're going from Lakenheath to New York. I need something to do. At least we now know, for the fun of it, I no longer have to unplug my Logitech steering wheel. Because in my recent play time on here, I used to always have to unplug that before I launched the game, if not that would conflict with my steering wheel.
Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 ready for west departure at runway 24. Crazy dead chain Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 altimeter 29er.9er 2 wind 269er entry. West departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 24. Cleared for takeoff runway 24 Crazy dead chain Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Anyway guys, we should be taking off in about a couple of minutes time. We are flying from Lakenheath Air Base right down to New York City. Please sit there and take in the detail of the plane. I done this skin quite a while back. And literally sit there and enjoy the view and scenery of Lakenheath Air Base before we do take off. That's why I'm not going nowhere straight away, just so you guys can obviously have a look what the Lakenheath Air Bases look like if you haven't ever been. Right guys, we are now going to get ready to fly. But obviously with it like this, before I do take off and go anywhere, I can actually show you around Lakenheath Air Base what it actually looks like from what the developers have done to create before I go and take off. Look at that scenery though. Obviously I am spinning this around very slowly so I don't make people dizzy. But we are back to the start. I'll just show you my cockpit of the plane. Isn't really much to see apart from a load of buttons. I also do have the Taylor Swift version of the plane and as well. If I just go to that's why. Now if I push that, I've refilled right to the top. Here we go guys. Laken Heath all the way to New York. When I'm about to lap.
Crazy Dead Shane, Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
We have no race landing gear, guys. This is your Captain Crazy Dead Shane Gaming speaking. Flaps now up.
Laken Heath Tower, Crazy Dead Shane, Charlie Delta Sierra Golf.
Trying to pull the flaps back down here. So I can get some airspeed, or I can get some altitude.
Type Airbus A20 and 2 miles west of Laken Heath, 1,200 feet. Request flight following.
Crazy Dead Shane, Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250, Laken Heath approach. Squawk 0122.
And while that does that, I will isolate the line.
Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
And then for a little while I should drag out the VFR map so it's a bit bigger.
Sierra Golf 250, radar contact 3 miles west of Laken Heath, 2,900 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Roger, Crazy Dead Shane, Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
Right, we're literally sitting in the right direction now, guys. Or I can move the VFR map right down to about here. But believe it or not, I probably would. That's better. I'm directly in line.
Crazy Dead Shane, Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
118.475 for Crazy Dead Shane, Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250. London Center, Crazy Dead Shane, Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250, 8,300 feet.
Crazy Dead Shane, Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250, London Center, altimeter 29.902, continue as planned.
Yo, who's watching? Oh look, nobody. So yep, I shall literally take a flight right down to New York City and see how long it actually takes me. Because I never have actually done it. I've downloaded all the scenery, guys, onto my hard drive, obviously reinstalled everything, and then basically thought, oh look, I've installed all the scenery for New York City, never have actually flew to it, so what was the point of installing it if I'm never going to fly to it? So I thought, give myself a break from all the truck simulators and go on the flight. But yes, one day guys, you might all think I'm crazy and stupid and nuts, but I am literally gonna try and basically set my steering wheel up so I can literally use the steering wheel to literally steer the plane left and right, and also fly with it, just to see what would happen if that's basically possible. Right, we're now actually hit London.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Crazy Dead Chain Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 London Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace. Crazy Dead Chain Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250.
If I just quickly go pause a second, and I go into where it says controls, I'm just going to quickly set one keybind. Keyboard search. Sim rate, which is R, increase sim rate, control and R, decrease. Right, found it. So I want to go where it says
Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
Going to 118.775 Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250. Manchester Center Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 flight level 305. Crazy Dead Shane Charlie Delta Sierra Golf 250 Manchester Center, continue as planned.
It's actually pretty sick. I'm flying to New York. How nuts is that? Yo, 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 who's watching on Facebook? at 0056. Just give me a second, guys. I've just got to check something. There. Yes, it's in. I'm happy. Right, guys, I would literally carry on and fly this, but obviously, yeah. I think I'll have to do some more downloads for this. I just want to just basically make sure it worked, which it obviously does. So I'm logging out of this. And I'll be back on Flight Simulator a bit later, guys. Sorry, it was just cut short. I basically wanted to basically fly from Norwich to Lakenheath, really, and see if my other planes still work, because they reckon there was bugs. So basically, I just wanted to just quickly test that out. Anyway, I'll be back online in a little while. I'm now about to do some more sorting out on my American Truck Simulator, so